spoons today because I am going to explain the spoons theory. But before I begin, I must just tell you that this video was actually inspired by Jessica Out of the Closet's spoons theory video, but I wanted to make one on my channel as well and try and explain to friends and family what it is like to live with a disability day to day. So, what is the spoons theory, I hear you cry? Well, I am relatively new to the spoons theory, and when I found it I was like, oh, this is great, I love this. This really helps to explain how hard it is sometimes to live with a disability. So I've been using the hashtag SPOONIE, hashtag SPOONLIFE from time to time, and people have been like, what is this all about? So I feel like I need to explain it to everybody out there. Also, if you are a fellow spoonie, hopefully this video will help you to explain it to your friends and family as well. So please feel free to share this video with them so they can understand what you kind of go through, because sometimes it can be hard when you've got to let people down because you're not feeling well enough to get to where you need to go to, but people just think, oh, just can't be bothered. But it's not that at all, as you're about to find out. So the spoons theory was written back in the early 2000s by a blogger called Christina, and I'll leave all her details linked down below. And Christina was sitting in a restaurant with her friend, and her friend was like, what is it like to live with lupus? And she was desperately trying to describe what it is like to have to think about every single task that you've got to do in your day-to-day life, and how could she explain it to her friend. Then she had like a light bulb moment, and she grabbed a load of spoons and started to explain. Now these spoons are a metaphor for the day-to-day tasks that we have to do. Basically, an able-bodied person wakes up in the morning with a limitless supply of spoons. A person who has a disability, a mental health problem, or a chronic illness has a limited supply of spoons. So, for example, I could wake up with only 4 spoons. It's a pretty bad day. I have to get up out of bed. That is 1 spoon gone. If I'm in a lot of pain, it can be a lot of hard work to transfer into my chair, get downstairs, just to get up. Getting dressed. That can be a hard task if you've got a chronic illness or a disability. It might take you an hour to get dressed. Before you get dressed, you might need to have a shower and brush your teeth. This is a mammoth task. Could you lose you nearly all of your spoons? And you haven't even started the day. And when you're left without spoons, then you are in a terrible mess. And what are you going to do? You need to rest. So basically, the spoons theory is explaining all of the tasks that an able-bodied person doesn't even have to worry about. They don't even have to think about it. So what I've done is I've tried to explain it using Barbies. So you can have a look at what it is like to live with a spoon theory. So we've got Barbie number 1, who has a chronic illness. What illness she has, we're not entirely sure, but you can pick one. Parkinson's, ME, connective tissue disorders, a disability, it's up to you. And then we have Barbie number 2, who is loving life and doesn't have a disability. So sit tight, and here is the video. So here in house number 1 we have Ariel, and Ariel has a chronic illness, and she also has hypermobility, and she has not slept well. She feels as horrendous as she looks, and I'm going to be quite generous and actually give her 15 spoons today. And Ariel is going to go to the bathroom, do her business and have a shower, and I'm going to take away 3 spoons after this activity. Then she struggles down the stairs, which is gonna lose her another spoon. And when she gets downstairs, she sees her hunky husband in his budgie smugglers making the packed lunches for everybody, and he's also made her a cup of tea, which is very nice of him, so hopefully she can recharge after her shower. Maybe. But he's got to go to work. What he does for work is questionable in his budgie smugglers, but he's got to go nevertheless. So Ariel, feeling absolutely horrendous, has got to go back upstairs. She's got to get herself dressed, and she's got to find Chelsea's clothes. This is going to lose her another 3 spoons. Poor Ariel. She is not feeling good. She needs to sit down, she needs to finish her tea and try and get Chelsea ready for school, which is exhausting. That's going to take away a couple of spoons at least. Now, poor Ariel is going to have to go and take Chelsea to school. It's windy, it's rainy. She's struggling with her bags. She's struggling with Chelsea, trying to keep her under control. She's got to walk to the car. She can't park outside her house because there were no spaces, so she has to walk to her car. She has to get to her car. She gets in her car. She gets Chelsea in the car, and then Chelsea has forgotten her spelling book. Remember, it's not nice outside. She has to walk all the way back to the house, losing another few spoons, and then she has to open the door, struggle to get in the house, find the bloomin' spelling book. Where is the spelling book? It's in the fridge, of course. Shut the door and walk all the way back to the car, losing a few more spoons. Feeling horrendous, she might actually run out of spoons. On the way there, she gets a text message. She pulls over, I must add, to read this text message, and she gets an invite from one of her friends to go for a coffee. Lovely! Maybe she could recharge some spoons, but no, it doesn't work like that. She is nearly out, and she needs to sit down and recharge and rest. She literally can't do anything, and it's not fun sitting in front of the television when you know other people are having fun and it's a lovely day. She literally can't. But it's back out now to get Chelsea from school, so again she struggles to the car, losing more spoons that she recharged with. She picks Chelsea up from school. Oh, Ariel, she has not had a good day. Back in the house with Chelsea, feeling horrendous, pretty much out of spoons, knowing that the house is a mess, but she's going to play with Chelsea, just use up that last little bit of energy to give her daughter some time and have a bit of fun. But she's really got to start sort of preparing some sort of dinner, so she's struggling, tries to get dinner ready, and lo and behold, thank God, Ken's home. Oh, hey, how's it going? Ken says, don't worry, sweetie, you sit down and I'll run you a bath and I'll help you into bed, and hopefully you might feel a bit better tomorrow. But it doesn't usually work like that, you see, because it's usually the same thing. You know, the disability hasn't gone overnight. But while she's sitting there recharging, she gets a message and is invited out to the cinema, but no, sorry Ariel, you don't have enough spoons to go to the cinema. And here in household number 2, we have Cinderella. Put yourself away! She is having a shower. She's been up since 5. She's been for a 3K run and she is feeling fabulous. She's got so many spoons. She doesn't even have to think about these things, so she's all nice and refreshed. She feels amazing after her run. She comes downstairs. She's actually got Ken's lunch ready already, so he just goes off to work. Bye, Ken! And now she can just go and get Chelsea ready. She can even put some makeup on. She's got, so much energy. She can do this stuff. So she gets it all ready, and they actually decide to walk to school today. It's a mile-long walk, but that doesn't matter. It's a beautiful day. So Cinderella comes home. She tidies up. She cleans the whole house top to bottom. She cleans the bathrooms. She cleans the kitchens. She is on fire! This girl has got it down. She's even decided to go out and do the monthly shop at the supermarket. This is something I could never do. And look, she's picked up Chelsea from school and they've gone for a lovely swim. And now she's back home and she's cooking the dinner.
She's tidied the whole house. Hey, look, Ken's home. He is feeling great. Just sit in front of the telly, sweetie. Just enjoy yourself. I have made a roast dinner. It's going to be ready when the oven pings. And now I'm going out with one of my girlfriends. I know it's only a Thursday, but I can do this. So I'm going to go out for a drink. I'll be back at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
So that is my little interpretation of the spoons theory. Obviously, I don't have a chronic illness, I have a disability, and I actually feel that the spoonie, #spoonie or spoonie sort of metaphor is a great way to describe how people live with a disability or a chronic illness. I don't have a problem with the term disabled or disability or anything like that, but I think it is a good way of trying to explain how it feels sometimes. You know, for you could have a relaxing shower, feel energized and feel awesome after it. For me, having a shower on a bad day is a huge task and is not a relaxing experience, and it's like a chore, and it's not going to recharge me any spoons. So yeah, I know that there are some people out there who really struggle when you're having a bad day and someone's invited you out and you can't go out because you don't have enough spoons, or you're just feeling absolutely horrendous, and like people keep asking you and you have to keep saying no, and you feel really guilty and they might not quite get it. They might just think, oh yeah, that old chestnut, but maybe it's not, you know. So yeah, I hope that this video helps you, and I hope I've done a good job. My intentions are not to offend anybody in any way. It's just literally trying to raise a bit of awareness for other people out there, and if I've got something wrong then I'm really sorry, but this is just my kind of interpretation and how I use it with a physical disability. And I'd just like to say, you know, I do consider myself quite lucky. Spoons days don't happen every day. Like, I don't run out of spoons every day, but I've always got to constantly think, oh, I've got this coming up, so I better not do that, otherwise I won't be able to do that. So you do have to sort of prioritise your spoons, and you do sort of have to think about what you've got to do. But yeah, there is definitely, I definitely personally have a completely different feeling. Like a no spoons day and I just feel tired. I'm a mum and I'm tired day. There are two different feelings for that. When I've run out of spoons, it is a horrendous feeling, like a wave kind of washes over me, and it's like everything hurts, and it almost feels like the onset of flu, like the very, very beginnings of flu or a cold or something, and it's just, you just literally don't have it. It's not there. But then I also have the days when, I'm so tired. But that is a completely different feeling. So if you understand what I'm saying with that, then yeah, let me know, because yeah, I'd be interested. You know the difference, as it were. So I hope this video helps someone out there, and I hope I made a good job, and I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't, then leave me a question down below and I'll see if I can find my best to answer it. Make sure you check out all my other disability related videos. Thumbs up if you did enjoy it and it did work for you, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!